This is the thing, when you observe, and we talk about this a lot with observation, analysis, and response. So that's what starts the momentum. And it's also this battery charger. It's energizing. You get more out of it than what you put in. So this is how we counter any kind of burnout. It's through observation, analysis, and response, and showing up with your inner author, the way that you can perceive to problem solve and make more out of what is here, because nature is a grand multiplier. You see everywhere in nature, there is this pattern of multiplication. Like you see how one seed becomes many. I really believe that we've got that when we've got our observational skills and we understand how to move forward and problem solving and all those things that we've learned in our own creative practice, and we bring it to wherever we are in the world. We think, how can we extract more out of this? Because there is so much more, but we're stuck on a level. Have you heard that quote that says, every depth has a surface, but not every surface has a depth? I'll just pause for a moment because that's big. Every depth has a surface, but not every surface has a depth. And what we are suffering from in humanity is a whole lot of surfaces that don't have depth. And it's the depth that energizes us. It's the depth that shows us who we are and connects us on a deeper level. Deep cries to deep. Like, this is about depth, and it's about learning quicker how to see what's got a depth to it and what doesn't. And if it doesn't have a depth, we don't give it focus, we don't pay it. And even if everyone else in the world is upholding that thing, like you see it straight away, you're just like, nah, that's going to fizzle out because it doesn't have depth. So the things that have depth, have longevity, they're actually eternal. That's what I believe. Deeper that we go, the more energy there is, and sustenance, sustainability. So that's really, I think, the answer to the burnout of the whole world is to go deeper, to find what's worth digging in and extracting on a deeper level. So me going into that classroom and seeing the process and watching Andy and hearing how he's talking about it, and then watching the kids and seeing their artwork, and gosh, I just love them. I see their little faces, their personality in their face, because kids are sizzling with this, right? They're just sizzling. Their eyes are all sparkly, and it breaks my heart because I think, where do you go? Where do you go? And we get older and we just kind of, we get burnt out, really. But they've still got it. So how do we keep this? How do we keep the sizzle? Watching them and then watching their art and making that connection between the energy that I've just seen in their little face and the art that they've made, the lines and the layering and the way that they perceive things. Oh, I just love it. But then that gives me ideas on how to get them to see it. How do I get them to value that? Because this is the gold, this is the treasure. They've got it. How do I get them to see it so that they're not going to let that go? No matter what happens, they know that it's just theirs. It's in their blueprint.